has a lot of, benefits. So it's going to help you flush your system. It's going to clear everything in there. Hello lovers, this is your girl ID Press. If you're new here, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, I'm sending love. I'm sending love to you guys. You guys are the best. I love you. So if you haven't subscribed, please do well to just hit on that subscribe. Just hit on the subscribe button. We need to hit 1.5 million. Like I'm saying million. I'm not saying 1.5k. We need to hit millions. So welcome to the family. I love you guys. Welcome. So let's quickly get into today's video. I remember when I was in school, I was just resuming. So when I got to school, people were actually using a shiting pole to pee, to also defecate. So if you want to go to the toilet, you use your shiting pole. You don't use the toilet. And inside that toilet, because it was not that clean, people used to pour their urine, pour dirty water, pour stuff like that. The place was not serene. So I didn't know when I went there newly what happened to me. I was just like a JJC. So getting there, I went inside. I didn't know that people don't squat there to, urinate. So I went inside and, when I squat and, I did the usual. I did that for 2 to 3 days or thereabouts. And when I wanted to go to the toilet, I used the main toilet, unknowingly for me that you don't use the water system because it's not really clean. Because since I used to see cleaners coming around to clean up, public toilet is still a public toilet. No matter how they clean the place or keep the place neat or stuff, it's still a public toilet, So I didn't know anything since I was just I was new in the environment. That's the female hostel. That's where I was staying. So I think 4 or 5 days later, something happened. I was beginning to feel, I was feeling uncomfortable down my PP area. And, I kept wondering what was going on. I didn't know. Do you know what I did? I was, it was itching me. So the itching was beginning to be so very, very unusual. So I started using my hand to, scratch it. So I kept on scratching and scratching and scratching. Before I knew it, everywhere was just they were just bruised, wounds everywhere. And it's becoming reddish. And I was beginning to have discharge. Sometimes if I dip my hand in there, I'll just perceive it. And man, the odor was something else. So I didn't even know what to do. It was becoming so unbearable. So I just had to tell someone in that hostel. So I told someone about it that I was feeling this because I was always scratching my PP area. Even when I'm in school, I'll just check if people are around and I'll just scratch it. So one of my roommate, I had to tell one of my roommate about it. So when I told her this is what happened to me, she was like, really? Hope you did not use the toilet. I told her, yes, I did. I used the toilet. He said, how do you pee? I said, I used to go and squat. He said, really? Man, you've contacted a very big infection, like a big yeast infection. Oh, man, I was just tearing. I told her I didn't know. She then told me, okay, fine, I have to, go out, go to the lab and run a test. But before then, I was using different things. Since it was itching me, down there was itching me, I used to apply a dusting powder. My dear, the dusting powder was just not helping at all. The dusting powder was worsening the whole thing because everywhere was swollen, like water was dropping. The dusting powder worsened the whole thing. So I told her that was how everything was. So when I went to the lab, I made the test, I ran a test, and that was what happened then. So after running the test, I got to realize that I had that yeast infection and it was, getting worse. Then what do you think I did? I didn't really do much. I go home and then I got I got I go home. When I go home, I had to, pick up one. I went straight to the market. I bought garlic because I know a little about stuff like that. So I bought garlic. I'm gonna show you guys how I was able to get rid of this yeast infection. So let's quickly go right into the video. So this remedy, we are using garlic. We are using garlic. We are inserting garlic in your pee-pee. But however, if you already have yeast infection, the skin is already burned, you know that. It is already red, therefore, so if you insert this garlic in your pee-pee area, inside your pee-pee, it's gonna cure the infection. And what will happen is that the skin will eventually repair. So now I'm going to show you how to do it. This is how to do it. This is garlic and we're going to use just one garlic for now. That's the first step. I'm going to be peeling it. Just peel the garlic. You have to be very careful when you're peeling it. You're going to peel this out. Okay. Okay, now we're done with the first step. Next you'll be needing is a needle and thread. We'll be needing a needle and thread. So we are going to use needle and thread in inserting the garlic. But first, we will need to, sterilize the needle. So you have to sterilize the needle, but first of all, you have to, get a little thread. You have to make it a little stronger. I hope you're watching what I'm doing. Just get it. And then this, okay. This is it. I think this is okay. So what I'll be doing is that I'll tie it. I'm gonna tie it because my needle is bad. I just discovered it's bad. So I'll try and create something so I can actually use to insert this thing. I have to be creative. So you have to use the good needle. Mine is bad. I just realized it's bad and I can't get any other one right away. So you do this. I'll just do this. And then I'll do this. Just wrap it all around. This is how I'm gonna do it. So if you're doing this, you get a good needle. Then you make a knot here. You do it like 3 times. Do like 3 times. So now we're going to sterilize the needle and thread. So you have to sterilize it. So I'm gonna leave the needle inside the water to boil for some minutes. That's the sterilization process. So now I will have to bring it out and set it aside for it to cool off. So if you have it shrink, once you have your needle shrink, it's gonna be nice and thick. It's gonna be nice and thick. I'm going to peel the garlic. You're gonna have a nice length for it to hang outside. and then try to, I'll have to use this to so when you're doing this, you use a good needle. I was just about bringing mine out from the back where I used to put my needles, and I got to realize that it's bad, but I just couldn't stop. I had to do it, to use it. So you pierce it from here, you insert it from here, like you can see how I did it. That's it. I'm just trying to be creative here. And you try to drag it. Can you see how it is? Have you seen it? So why we are doing this is because when you want to insert it, this area is actually going to hang outside your PP, so that when you want to remove it, you can easily drag it out. So now I'll have to, you know, make a knot here, make a knot here, you make a knot. See, it doing this. Well, that's it. You can see it is ready. This is it. So now, after inserting the garlic, it's still not ready. What we are gonna be doing is to set it aside for it to be, you know, more potent. So we'll set it aside for it to be more potent. Once it is potent, it's gonna be more stronger. So you leave it at room temperature for probably an hour or there. Okay, so when you get it and you're ready to go to bed, you want to insert it. You insert it when you're ready to go to bed, before bedtime. Then this is how you're going to insert it. Let me show you the process. This is your PP. You just put it right inside, push it in, you push it in right inside, and leave it there. This rope is gonna hang outside, so you leave it in there till the next morning. So if you feel a little discomfort, you just have to allow it to be there, because the garlic is actually working. It's actually working in there. It's gonna work out something good for you. So if you do this like 3 times, like once every night before bedtime for 3 days, you're gonna see difference. It's gonna cure your yeast infection completely. In fact, instantly, it's gonna cure it. So that's the first step. So when you want to remove it in the morning, you just drag it out. You just drag it out. That was the first step. This is the second step on how to still get rid of yeast infection completely. This one is going to help you flush out the infection that is inside your system. So this one is going to do the flushing out. So this, you're going to be needing garlic, turmeric, and ginger, and also clove. So this is clove. You're gonna be needing clove too to prepare this special home remedy for yeast infection treatment. And you also need, at least, it depends on the quantity of this remedy, how you want it to be. Like if you want it to be much, you want to be drinking it for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or thereabouts. So you can use 1 liter. Also, I'm gonna be using this is 70 cl rubber. So I'll be using this to give you an example of how to prepare this home remedy. So first you need to be doing is to, peel off your, you have to peel this turmeric. I just like this home remedy because it doesn't cost too much. It doesn't cost much. So all of these things there are things you can get around you very easily without any stress. Turmeric is one ingredient you can get anywhere around you. You can buy it in the market. Some people used to plant it in their home, maybe like in a small garden outside their house. So you're gonna be peeling this. You peel this very well, and then just watch how I'm doing it. I don't know. This is the easiest way to do it. Just scrape it. I think I was just, So if you have a lot, you have like more than this, you can use it. Okay. I'm gonna leave this aside. I'll peel all of this. And this is the garlic. So I prefer to peel it before washing it. So I don't know how you used to do your own, whether you used to wash it before you scrape the back or you peel it. So I like to peel everything before I washed it. So I'll just do how I used to do it. So if you have more than this, you can actually use it. Since I don't want to prepare much, I just want to use a little of it. So meanwhile, I'll just have to tell you guys a little thing about ID-Best. ID-Best Beauty and Skincare channel, where I used to educate people on skincare and health. Sometimes we talk about how to, how to improve on your skin and your, daily skincare routine. So please, if you haven't joined the family, please do well to, click on that subscribe button and join the family, so that anytime I, post a new video, you can actually be the first to, view my video. So if you have any question to ask, you want me to, make a video for you, you can send a mail to ID-Best. You can send a mail to my Gmail. I'm going to, attend to your mail. I'm going to go through it and just try to do what you want. Okay. All right, so this is the garlic. I'm going to be peeling it right away. I have to peel. I'm not using so many garlic. I'm just using very few. I'll just use like 2 or 3. Because the water I want to use is not really much. So you can use, all of this if you're preparing your own. So you just peel everything and then here we go. All right, I'm gonna be using that, and I'll just take a few gloves. But first of all, let me wash the stuff, everything. So make sure you wash all your ingredients. Ensure you wash it. So we'll just put a little water in here. So we'll start by washing it. Washing the garlic. This. So we'll just wash it. This is the garlic. This is turmeric. And this is ginger. I don't know how I did it. It's not really neat. So I just have to clean it. Okay, these are 3 ingredients plus the clove. This is clove. So first of all, we'll have to cut the ginger and our garlic. So you chop your garlic. Chop the garlic. The garlic. So it between. Okay, that's the ginger. I have to chop the ginger too. I don't want to waste too much time. Just chop it anyhow you want to do it. That's okay. And this same thing. Okay, that's it. So it's ready. So another thing is the glove. So I don't really have much glove. I just have a little. I'll take a little quantity of the glove. This glove is good for cleansing. So this is glove. So we're not gonna be using too much of it. So now the next thing is to get your bottle of water ready. This is the bottle of water I am gonna be using. So you just pick the ingredients one by one and drop it inside the bottle of water. Make sure it's a clean water because this is what you'll be drinking morning and evening before bedtime. You can see how it's dropping right inside. You just drop it. It inside. Just keep dropping it. So you're doing it too. Just be careful. Drop it one by one. And then you have, now we're gonna start dropping the cloves inside. If you notice the color of the water is beginning to change. It's changing. It's changing. So it's going to help you clear your system for you to be able to conceive too. This has a lot of benefits. So it's going to help you flush your system. It's going to clear everything in there. It's going to help you cure the yeast infection in your system completely. So you take a glass of this in the morning and in the evening. If you drink this, within 1 week, you're going to notice some changes in your system. Thirdly, this is another way of still getting rid of yeast infection. I told you I'm going to show you how to get rid of it, like cure the yeast infection completely. So this is Clove. So another thing you'll be doing, you get an empty container and then you put the cloves inside. This is water inside of here. The water is not really much. You can take a little quantity of water, then drop the cloves inside. Just watch the video. I'm going to tell you what to do with this particular remedy. So you drop the cloves inside. Please take note before you start drinking the cloves mixture or combination of clove, turmeric, garlic and ginger. Make sure you leave it for a day. Then you can start drinking it the next day. Same thing applicable to this one that I'm preparing now. Just keep it. After one night, you can start using it the following day. So you shake it. You can see the color is changing. You shake it very well. Then when you want to take your bath, when you want to shower, this is what you'll be using to wash your pee-pee. So the first day you want to use this thing to wash your pee-pee area, if you have yeast infection, you're going to feel a little, hotness, like you're going to feel a little itching somehow, something like that inside your pee-pee. So if you want to use it, you just get a little of it, drop it inside your hand, use it and wash your pee-pee area. You can use your hand to wash the inside, then wait for some minutes before rinsing it out. So use this for 3 days. It's going to help you cleanse the surface of your pee-pee. So that is how to clear and also cure yeast infection completely at home without going to the hospital, without being stressed. So if you have yeast infection, it's not a do or die affair. Just comfort yourself, go to the market, go to a store, get these few ingredients and make this remedy for yourself. It's going to help you a lot. It's going to help you clear, heal and cure a yeast infection completely. Thank you very much for watching this video. God bless you. Bye for now.